No, really pleasing. I thought we played some really good cricket for pretty much all the series, barring some fielding yesterday. I thought the quality of our cricket was really good. I thought we're starting to get the big contributions from our top order that we've asked for a little while. And I thought our bowlers in both test matches were excellent to create as many chances as they did. And then to be able to back up when we asked them to do a pretty big job here in Adelaide, bowl back-to-back innings, 160 or 70 overs and still be creating chances, I thought was an awesome effort. Particularly this game, I thought that word used, I thought it was quite a professional performance, barring some catches and minor stumping yesterday. I thought we were always creating chances, always barring our catching. I thought our energy and our attitude in the field was really good, and we kept at them. We knew that it was going to be hard toil for us during the daytime. The wicket was pretty flat, and the ball doesn't give you a hell of a lot through the air. So, but I thought the way our bowlers backed up, kept on coming. It was also really windy out there, so it was difficult for the bowlers to bowl at one end. I thought it was just a really professional, clinical performance, as I said, barring some fielding slips yesterday. Yeah, he was great. I think he bowled really well in the first innings as well. We just let him down, missed some chances off him. I think Lyon today turned up and did exactly what we want him to do. That's take wickets, particularly in the second innings, and win us test matches. And again, I don't think people understand how difficult it can be to get wickets with that pink ball, particularly during the day. And for Lyon to still be getting spin and bounce and challenging batsmen at all times and creating chances for our team is an unbelievable effort, and why he's such a great bowler. Personally, I enjoy the test match. I think what we want is people watching test match cricket, and I think the pink ball day-night test certainly makes that happen. It's bringing new people to the game. I think what we need to stop doing is trying to compare the pink ball to the red ball. It's not going to behave the same. It isn't the same ball. And from a player's point of view, again, day-night test cricket creates different challenges. So the best players will again find ways to succeed. Mitchell Stark's done it. His record's unbelievably good with the pink ball. David Warner's just got a triple century. Marnus got 100. All the good players still score runs and take wickets regardless of the colour. I just think it's a slight shift in how we're thinking about it. It's not going to behave like a red ball. It's not going to behave like a white ball. It's going to behave like a pink ball. And at the moment it's relatively new and we're getting used to it. And as I said, it can be challenging fielding at night and being in the slips, but I don't think that's any different to a white ball sometimes either. So it's just something that players will adapt to and get better at. But in terms of the product, I think it's great to watch. I think we're getting better at it. I think in the second innings at the Gabba we had a big lead, so we tried to get a few wickets, which is probably slightly different to the game plan that we'll stick with most of the time. But I think when you're 300 and something ahead, and we had that partnership between Babar and Rizwan, we needed that one wicket, so we tried a few things. But again, that's a product of playing really good cricket for the other 4 days, is that we were so far ahead of the game that we could try that. But I think we've got a very skillful attack, got an attack with good pace, we've got a great spinner, but at the same time, when you have players that are that good bowling and just giving you nothing and building pressure, at some stage you're going to break teams open. And at the moment we're finding a way to hold the scoreboard for long periods of time, and then when we take wickets we tend to take them quickly because of the quality of bowling that we've got. So I think they've been awesome for a while now. I thought the Ashes, they were really good at that as well. So I think our attack, as good as they are, is still getting better. Starkey's fine. Starkey's got a bit of a cut, I suppose, on his big toe. He did land awkwardly at one stage yesterday, but that was fine. Most of his grimacing today is just a little, I think he's waiting for the nail to come off the big toe, which happens to a lot of fast bowlers, and until it actually happens it can be quite painful. So he's battling a little bit with that, but it's nothing that he hasn't gone through before. Look, it happens. I'm sort of used to it now. I've been keeping for a long time. The pink ball is a challenge. You tend to cop a few more. I find it's just a bit hard to judge the distance with, particularly at night. It seems to hit your hands a bit earlier than you think. I'll be fine. I'm not sure. I've never played a test against New Zealand, but I've certainly watched them the last few mornings. They look like they're a really disciplined, well-drilled test team. We know they always fight and scrap really hard. It looks like now they've they've still got that fight and scrap in them, but they've also got some class players as well. So I can't wait, and I know the boys in the sheds are really looking forward to it. We love playing in big series, and the way both sides are playing at the moment, it's shaping up as exactly that. It's going to be a really tough, competitive. It's going to be a big series, Australia, New Zealand, and both sides playing well, so it's exciting.